All righty. We are live. Winnipeg versus BC, the rematch of last week. You there, Rick?
I'm here.
Lovely. Just making sure. Appreciate to anyone joining in. Make sure you guys leave a like, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. The likes actually really help. So if you can do that, takes just half a second. We would really, really appreciate that. Predictions. Let's get some predictions in the chat. How do you guys think this game's gonna go?
Zach Claris' next touchdown is his 200th of his career.
Oh, yeah?
And former host Jake is at the game.
Oh, yeah? Is Jake at the game?
Jake is at the game.
How'd you know?
Because I follow him on social media, and he has a picture of him at the game.
I have to open up a little thing to create notes for this game.
Uh-oh. Carter needs his notes for our post game.
For well, most importantly the post game. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh. Carter, we have some breaking news.
Oh.
Canada's men's flag football just beat the Americans in tournament action.
Ooh.
We're 1-0 in flag football. Is that person and that CFL player still going at it?
Like the whatchamacallit, the Argos News and Kadeem Carey?
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's funny, Coach Phil was in that chat and he was taking a look at the screenshots. He's like, "But what do you gain from doing that?" I'm like, "Humor, I guess, but you're very much burning bridges." Like,
he's gonna get released from Saskatchewan, and then that famous quote's gonna come. What have you done for me lately? Then he won't go back to Toronto. It's like, I'll sign with anyone but Toronto.
yes, there is different energy at this game because in one arena, because one building was full. I'm kidding. They have like a 60,000 seat stadium. Fake fan. What are you talking about? Don't diss the true Blue Bomber fans.
No, I'm saying in BC, those fake fans.
Oh, I'm just joking. I'm gonna
The only
try
reason why
calling
they
Jake.
had fans is because they had a concert.
I'm gonna try calling Jake. How is the crowd there, Jake?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
We are. Me and Rick are live for this game right now.
No way. I'm at the game.
Absolutely, I know. That's why I called you because Rick was like, "Yo, Jake's at the game." I saw it on his Twitter.
Yeah, I'm out here, man. You know me. I got my partial seasons this year, baby.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So here's my question: are you cheering for the Bombers or are you cheering for Jeremiah Mazzoli?
I am I'm cheering for the demise of Jeremiah Mazzoli.
The demise of Jeremiah Mazzoli. Rick, he is
Yeah.
cheering for the Bombers. Give him 5 big booms.
Let's hopefully he has 2 good legs by the end of this game.
Oh fuck! Yeah, no, we're chilling.
There we go.
I mean,
No, I keep making the joke with Rick because of how I always lose my mind whenever we have Brady Oliveira going. Like how Brady Oliveira. I'm like Matthew Peterson.
I love it.
How's the crowd there? It looks not bad.
A little mediocre.
I'll put it this way.
Everyone's outside drinking $5 beers and everything like that.
To be fair,
I mean-
anything will be better than. Did you see photos of the crowd at the Calgary game?
Oh, it's dead as fuck, man. I thought Edmonton was bad last year.
Oh yeah, no, there was no. Now, to be fair, the weather was god awful, so there could have been a decent amount of people on the concourse, but it looked pretty bad. Oh boy,
Shit, yeah.
I was about to say, Jake, you're really lucky because we have to listen to fucking Glenn Suter this game.
Oh, shoot me now.
Chill on Verdi.
Put me out of my.
I get live. They're about to do kickoff right now.
All right.
Get back to the stream, all right?
All right, you
See later.
take care, Rick or Jake. Fuck, Rick's here. All right, bye bye. Go Bombers for the W.
Just old yeller me, please. Just take me out back and just old yeller me so I don't have to listen to Glenn Suter.
Here we go. Winnipeg, BC. About to kick off.
Just put me out of my misery. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Oh, apparently the Arkells are performing at Hamilton Stadium right now.
Oh, actually?
Maybe if I go stand out my door, maybe I can hear them play.
All right. Winnipeg going to
Oh my
start
God.
possession. They're starting on offense.
Ugh.
Vaval with a decent
The guy on the
return just
left.
shy of the 40-yard line. And Zach Caleros takes it to the field for the first time this year after serving his 1-game suspension. For
Come on, CFL attendance,
not
post the
failing a
attendance
drug
of the
test,
game.
failing to report in for a drug test.
Come on, I want to see what the attendance is for tonight's game.
1st and 10 here for Winnipeg on their own 38-yard line. Caleros gets it. He's going to hand that off for Peterson, and Peterson only with a short run for about 2 yards. 2nd down. Okay, so Vanderpool out on the offensive line. Wallace in his spot.
I wonder if the Lions would have been better off playing Bryce.
Let's see here. 2nd and 8 here for Winnipeg. This goes back for Zach Caleros. Caleros in the pocket. He's going to toss it onto the side for Kevin's Clercius, and Clercius going to grab Winnipeg the first down. So good pass for Clercius, and Winnipeg with the first down. Winnipeg on the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Snap goes back for Caleros. Caleros throwing into the flats. And it's going to get that through, and they'll run that just shy of midfield at the 54-yard line. As that was for
Stearns?
For Stearns, yes, that's right. Rick, can you send me the depth charts on Snapchat, actually?
On Snapchat? Yeah.
Yeah, if you can. Just be useful to have. 2nd and 4, and they are at the 50 at midfield. Caleros in the pocket, gonna pass that. He connects with Dalton Schoen. Dalton Schoen turning upfield and gets it to around the 43-yard line before being forced out of bounds. Caleros already have connected with Stearns. Schoen and Clercius so far in the first drive for Winnipeg. Thank you for sending me the depth charts. I appreciate that.
Come on, Peters. We need more
Let's
runs.
get some comments in the chat. I want to see the chat going. What do you guys think of this game? Any predictions? I'm curious.
A whole 2 minutes into the game, this guy's already asking for predictions.
1st and 10 on the 42. To be fair, I asked for it before and I didn't get it, so I'm asking now and seeing. To be fair, like nothing's really happened in the game so far besides Winnipeg just pushing a bit down the field, so a prediction would still be fair and not unjust. Bombers only with a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 on the BC 41-yard line. Second and 9. Claros gets it. Offensive line for Winnipeg doing a very good job. He'll pass that for Wheatfall, and Wheatfall gets the first down. Zach Caleros is now connected with his entire receiving core now. Everyone's getting a bit of it. It's good. Connect with each of your receivers, get something going. What?
Don't forget Nick Dempsey hasn't gotten a catch, so he hasn't thrown to everyone.
Or I guess not everyone. Yeah, I guess Dembski hasn't gotten it. But he's dished it around a lot. You know what I mean? Offensive line for Winnipeg's looked very good so far. Bombers still driving the field. On the 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Caleros going to hand this off for Peterson. Peterson rushing it through for the 4. Got around 6 yards. That's a very good job by Wallace to get behind Peterson and just push that whole pack down.
The touch push.
Wallace, just an absolute, he's just built like a brick shit house. He is a massive.
What does a brick shit house look like?
Second and 3 for Winnipeg at the BC 24. This goes back for Caleros. Caleros going to hand this off. Bombers going to try to rush it. And they're blowing the whistle, although I'm not going to lie, I thought it was a little early. And not going to be quite a first down, as it looks like he'll be 1 or 2 yards shy. We'll see here. How far is he? Did he get
3rd and 1 from the 22.
It's going to be 3rd and 2 on the BC 22-yard line. So we'll see if the no, now they've updated it to 3rd and 1. Okay. Do the Bombers go for it or do they kick? And the Bombers are going for it. Chris Streveler is in short yardage. Streveler in. And it looks like Streveler, it looks like he got it, but it is close. Let's see here. We have a comment here. Bombers 31, Lions 17, and I'm a Lions fan, so. Tim Mavritsek. I'm going to butcher that name. Mavritsek. That'll be a first down for Winnipeg. They do connect here. Streveler staying in, peeling out. Going to toss that onto the side, and he's going to keep running. He's going. And he connects, and he's near the end zone, and he's in. Bomber touchdown. However, there is a flag down.
On Winnipeg.
Oh. And Kevin's Clercius is going to get called with a hold. And so that is going to get rid of that touchdown. This would have been a Chris Streveler touchdown pass.
Dude.
As he connects with Michael Chris Ike. Good connection for Chris Strebler, but this will be 1st and 20 on the BC 31 because of the holding penalty against Kevin Clercius. And BC's got a player down. Number 99, it looks like. Who's that? That's going to be a defensive tackle, Tavai, down for BC. So, Lions take a hit to their defensive line. Still a 0-0 game, as the Bombers' touchdown is negated by a hold.
Really, this TV is way behind. It's just showing the Strebler touchdown now.
I'm at a commercial break.
Oh, injured line on the field.
Yep, that's Tavai, defensive tackle.
Tavai. See if I can find the attendance yet.
It looks to be decent. Nothing
No, I mean
crazy,
for
but
last game.
nothing terrible.
Talking about last game.
Let's see, they're showing Matthew Peterson and some of his rushes from last week after Brady Oliveira went down. First and 20 here for Winnipeg. They're going to fake the handoff. Calera's with it, throwing, and he connects with, that'd be Wheatfall. Very good pass for Wheatfall, as they'll get about 18 there, or they'll get about 16.
You don't say.
As
You don't
first,
say.
they were at 1st and 20, and they're now just at 2nd and 4. So very good pass on first down to really close this, as he'll be, it looks like just shy of the 10-yard line, or maybe just right at it. We'll see where they mark him. They mark, at the 15. I guess I must have been looking at it wrong. 2nd and 4, though. This will go back for Calera's. Calera's in the pocket. Offensive line giving him tons of time. Great job by the O-line. And he connects with Dalton Schoen. Touchdown, Winnipeg. Incredible play by the offensive line. Brings a touchdown to the Bombers.
Touchdown, you don't say.
Bro, that O-line was incredible on that play.
Can't say this. And he throws it. Which one is this?
And they're going for the conversion now. And
Oh, no,
Sergio
that's the one
Castillo
before.
hits it dead center. And we are looking at a 7-0 game, Winnipeg. We got a first touchdown of the game a lot sooner in, Rick.
Meh, nothing to write home about. No dress code on the way home? What?
Oh, it's just it's a CIBC ad that I'm hearing.
No. Ottawa's saying because of the win, you don't have to wear a dress code going home. Someone's like, Dalton Schoen, you magnificent bastard. Okay. Wow, that attendance must be hard to find.
Yeah, the attendance, like, for BC, like, if I'm looking here at the clip, do you want me to actually send you the clip? Jake sent me a clip of the touchdown. Do you want to see it?
Sure, I'm
Look,
just trying
like,
to
if you
find.
just take a look at the attendance here in the background here. The Lions' attendance looks to be pretty good.
No, I'm
Because,
looking for the one.
you have to realize the lower bowl there is like 30,000.
No, I was like just trying to find the attendance for earlier's game.
Yeah, usually CFL attendance doesn't tweet it out till they'll tweet out the whole week's worth.
Yeah, and I know who's behind that account, and I message him, and I'm like, "Have you heard anything yet?" Do. The hell kind of commercial is this? Oh, my dog's standing on the
And kickoff now to BC.
bench.
BC now with the ball, and they'll get that around to the 36-yard line. And Zach Caleros, with his first drive, gets his first touchdown pass. And he now has his 200th career touchdown pass. Just 28 behind Bo Levi Mitchell, actually. And Jeremiah Mazzola here for BC. Connects that. And he'll get that around 7 or 8 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 2 or 3.
Oh, he's made
And
his
Lions
200 touchdown passes.
Gonna run the ball here, and the Lions will get a first down. James Butler gets it.
10 behind Dieter Brock.
Yep.
And 28 behind Bo Levi Mitchell.
Quarterback. Yeah, so most career touchdown passes. Zach Caleros is now 14th all-time. Behind Dieter Brock as well at 13. And then at 12, Bo Levi Mitchell with 228. 1st and 10 here for the Lions on the 47-yard line. Jeremiah Mazzoli going to snap this onto the side. Will grab looks to be about 6 or 7 yards for BC here.
Oh, really? No. Carter, are you ready for the numbers?
What?
16,584.
At Calgary?
Yes.
So that must be tickets sold and there must be being a decent amount of people on the concourse that just wasn't sitting in the rain.
So you're trying to tell me there's more fans at Calgary than there was in Toronto last night?
I guess so. Jeremiah Mazzoli hands us off for Butler, and Butler is only going to get about 1 yard here. He's still at least looks to be around 1.5 yards short. We'll see where they rule it. They're ruling it's 3rd and 2. Lions at midfield. Are they going to go for it, or are they going to be punting this?
The catch is completed.
And it looks like the Lions are going to go for it. 3rd and 2 at midfield. They don't want the drive to end now. Big opportunity for the Bomber defense. They're going to hand this off back, and they are going to get it. Evan Holm nearly stops that, but can't quite get enough of a grip. And so the Lions convert on 3rd down. Yeah, see, Evan Holm's got a grip on it, but he just doesn't have the weight to keep him back. Lions now on the Winnipeg 52-yard line, 1st and 10. They will snap this back. Good pressure by the Bomber D-line. They're getting to him. And he tries to get that over for Aiden Eberhardt, but is just getting way too much pressure from the Bomber D-line. And I believe that was Evan Holm with the blitz. Puts all kinds of pressure onto Mazzoli and forces him to throw that maybe a little bit earlier than he'd like. Yeah, nearly gets this for Aiden Eberhardt, but that's Evan Holm that gets his hands in there to shut that play down. 2nd and 10 for the Lions. On the Bomber 52. Mazzoli passes that. He completes. And this will be a first down here as Justin McInnes is at around the Bomber 40-yard line. First down, BC. So, Bombers driving the field, BC then responding. So, 1st and 10 on the Winnipeg 38. And I'll go back for Mazzoli. Mazzoli with a quick pass. Gonna pass that. It looks like they'll get around 8 or 9 yards here. Not quite a first down, but pretty close. And yeah, that goes for Keon Hatcher. And Evan Holm with the tackle along with Marquise Bridges. Been a good job by the BC Lions offense so far. 2nd and inches for BC. BC with the ball. And they're going to punch this forward, and they will get a first down. Just kept Mazzoli in for that play. So, first down, Lions.
Zach Clare's 7 for 7, and Mazzoli's 4 for 5.
Yeah, good job by both quarterbacks so far. On the Winnipeg 27, 1st and 10 here for BC. So go back for Mazzoli. Mazzoli going to snap that onto the side. And it was Justin McInnes here, and he's going to escape. So he looked like he only had about 3 there, but Kyrie Wilson and Devin Adams weren't able to quite hold him on the tackle, and he'll grab at least 3 more. Probably 4, it looks like. So I think he'll be at around 7 yards. So let's see here. So that'll be a gain of 7. They're at the Bomber 20, just at the red zone here. 2nd and 3. Lions going to hand this off for Butler. Butler, though, is going to get held on, but it looked like he'll get enough for a first down. So he either got the first down or is only inches away. Yeah, I think they're going to bring the sticks out for this. That is not a first down, as they're about 2.5 inches short. And so this is going to be 3rd and inches here for BC. So
Third and inches.
Yep, 3rd and inches. Just waiting for this play to start. BC going to go for it on the Winnipeg 17. Lions, Bombers. And yeah, no, Lions got this. They they charged that forward pretty good. So this will be first down BC with just 1 second left in the first quarter. So we're going to get one more play in the first quarter and then on to the second quarter. Last play of the first quarter here. 1st and 10 from the Winnipeg 15. And Bombers going to blitz here. Going at and Mazzoli looking towards the end zone and tries to connect, and he doesn't. Justin McInnes can't get it. 2nd and 10. Or actually, sorry, that was Aiden Eberhardt. I confused 18 and 19. So. There you go.
So 2nd
Good job
10
by
from the
Dietrich
Winnipeg
Nichols to
15.
stop that.
If you ask Buck Pierce.
So this will be 2nd and 10 for BC.
You still in commercial?
Yeah, no, we're at commercial. Thank you to everyone who joined the stream. We got 6 people on here right now. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
You pay what we pay. Sure.
Also, remember how I updated the Elks logo on the graphic or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of updated it again because I realized that the green EE on the whatchamacallit, on the green background,
Logo?
which is supposed to be the yellow. So I just sent you, that's the updated version that I'll be using moving forward. Just check your snap. Because you'll see what I mean when I
Oh yeah.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice because I didn't actually have to redo that one. I literally just smacked that logo on top of the green one.
Speaking of which,
Yeah?
someone had reached out to me last night.
About what?
That if we ever do like anything Calgary, to reach out to him and he'll come on the podcast.
Can you send me like what did they reach out to you on?
Because I'm in the CFL podcast fantasy league.
Is it like okay, but what platform?
Oh, Twitter.
Can you send me their Twitter account just so I'm just curious?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Where is the post?
Okay, so we're back from commercial break here.
Show you.
And it is second quarter. I should have updated that.
Oops, wrong one.
Winnipeg gonna really blitz Mazzoli. Mazzoli pressured a lot. Nearly a pick. Oh my God. And then he nearly catches in the end zone, but this is gonna be incomplete. Was almost picked off. Was almost a completed pass. It's gonna be 3rd and 10.
Carter doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just talking a lot of nonsense.
No, I'm not talking nonsense. Watch the play and you'll understand. Oh my God. Katoy is literally watching that ball.
I wonder if this is the same one that we had last year.
Yeah. So Mazzoli, not as great when he's dealing under a lot of pressure. Winnipeg will note that. And Sean White will go for the field goal, and it is good. And the Lions are on the board. I haven't updated the Lions logo for the field goal graphic that we used, but, you know.
There, I sent it to your Snapchat. Is that the same guy we had before?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That's the guy we had on last time, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
All right, 1st and 10 here for Winnipeg on they elect to take it on the 40. And Caleros will hand this off for Peterson. Peterson running through, gets the first down for Winnipeg. A good 10 or 11 yard run for Matthew Peterson.
Keep those yards coming. Keep those yards coming.
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Canadian content. Andrew Harrison, Brady Oliveira.
Hell yeah. He was the 2023 Canada West Player of the Year. And Matthew Peterson running it again. He gets a first down. He keeps going for 12 yards. Matthew Peterson with the run. What up, boys? I'm
Thanks,
back. He's like, I bet the house on Winnipeg. Let's go. Matthew Peterson with a first down run. With 2
Carter's like, thanks, Ticats. That trade for Kyle Sanson was worth every penny.
That trade was awesome. I'm loving that trade. We love it. Thank you, Hamilton. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
1st and 10 on the BC 48. Winnipeg with it. Zach Caleros in the pocket. He's going to pass that off for Matthew Peterson, and he'll get tackled right at the line of scrimmage here. It'll be 2nd down. So, big blitz by the BC Lions, and there will be just a gain of 1 on the play. Zach Caleros passing, though, has looked really good so far tonight. Second and 9 here for Winnipeg. That goes back for Caleros. Offensive line really holding that. Caleros is looking further. He's going all the way. And I think... And Stearns, has pressure all over him. I'm wondering about pass interference here, not going to lie. But he is in double coverage, so we'll see here. Zach Caleros going to try to go all the way. He's in double coverage. And
I just seen a
so
post
Stearns
on
right
X.
there. Does Beaulieu... Yeah, no, that's a... Yeah, they're not quite enough for pass interference. So Sergio Castillo is lining up for a 55-yard field goal attempt. With 55 yards out, Sergio Castillo's going for it. The kick is up. It's going down. It is going down. It's good. 55 yards for Sergio Castillo. He is just that good.
So there's a post on X that says, this is the day 1 of me asking if Matthew Peters' middle name starts with an O. MOP, yo.
What a field goal by Sergio Castillo. 55 yards all the way in. So we now have a 10-3 game. He is just that man. Rick, you'll be happy I muted the Save on Foods commercial.
Oh, good.
He's like a good boy.
I can remember when I went to Winnipeg last year and we drove past and I gave it the finger. I still have that photo.
I remember that. Man, I love Peterson trade. Thank you, Rick, says Drake in the chat.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Right.
Kyle Sampson's still on our practice squad. Ooh. Who's this person? Okay, so now I can officially say Adam Goss, he is officially on 6-game according to CFL transactions page. Okay, now we got to send it another one. Ticats.
BC elects to take it on their 40. 1st and 10 for BC.
Linebacker Ozzy.
So go back for Mazzoli. Mazzoli gonna fakes the handoff there. Tosses that onto the side. They're gonna run it down. He'll get a first down, and it'll get stopped. Keon Hatcher hit out of bounds by Retta Cramdy at midfield.
So, an update. Kenneth George Jr. has been placed on the 6th game officially.
Okay. Yeah.
Mind you, I'd like to know who this Ozzy Nichols is, though. Duke.
So, 1st and 10 for BC at midfield.
Linebacker.
Lions with it.
6'2", 225.
And they're going to hand this off. Willie Jefferson nearly grabs him, but will get taken down at... That'll be Kyrie Wilson with the tackle. That'll be a gain of, I think, 5 yards, it looks like. Second and 5 here. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. The likes help the stream. We appreciate that. Second and 5 on the Winnipeg 50. Jeremiah Mazzoli in the pocket. Getting some pressure by Jake Thomas. He's going to try to get it running forward, and he goes for the lateral pass. And Winnipeg picks this up and runs it all the way back. However, they're calling this a touchdown, Winnipeg. But I think this is going to be ruled an incomplete pass. So we'll see here. They currently have it listed as a touchdown, though. I think this will be ruled an incomplete pass, though. But currently, the call on the field, as of right now, is touchdown Winnipeg. So, yeah, so the call on the field is touchdown Bombers. Yeah, no, that's an incomplete pass. This is not going to count. I'm going to remove the points off now because there's no way that this counts. That's going to be an incomplete pass. He never had that. Hello from the exchange. Go Blue. That's right, Don. Let's go for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Are you talking about that defensive touchdown?
Yeah, that's an incomplete pass.
That hit the ground.
Yeah, like it hit its chest, then hit the ground. It's not like a fumble. You know what I mean?
Oh, here's Glenn Sitter. Question is, was it a lateral
because
pass?
It's a lateral pass, they're counting it. I forgot with the lateral passes that the rules are a little different about that. We have a defensive touchdown for Winnipeg. I forgot that the lateral pass rules are different. Sergio Castillo's going for the convert. And it is good. I completely forgot about the lateral pass rule. Yep.
Jeremiah Mazzoli passed short for a 60-yard loss to the BC 0-0.
Wow. I forget about that. Bro, I should bet my life savings on the blue ball.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if I'd do that, but hey, I did say if you're gonna pick someone, go Winnipeg, you know? So this is now a 17-3 game for Winnipeg.
I mean, I bet the Ant Farm. Carter, do you hear it?
What?
I hear it.
You hear what?
The chants for Chase Bryce are starting.
Are they actually?
No.
I was like, imagine. I'd be amazed if 30,000 people knew who Chase Bryce was.
6 for 9 for 61 yards. He's only thrown to passes to completions to 2 people. And what's the time of possession? 9 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, so because of it being a lateral pass, it's ruled as a fumble. In other news, Trump just entered a war with Iran. Oh yeah?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
That and the crowd is not surprised.
That doesn't surprise me not one bit. I kind of seen that one coming.
And the Bombers will kick off here. Lions return. And he's going to be stopped at about the 30-yard line.
Next weekend's going to be interesting because I go to 2 games next weekend. And they're all East games, too. Go figures.
It's funny, 13th Man Football Podcast is like, I don't know how you don't catch that, but god damn it, that's a gut punch for the Lions. He's like, are we ready to talk about how badly the Lions, how badly constructed the BC Lions are? And I'm like, damn. Jeremiah Mazzoli goes onto the side, nearly throws a pick. Oh my god! Bridges nearly grabs that. Or is that Bridges or is that Bonds? Oh my god, that's Terrell Bonds. Terrell Bonds nearly intercepts a pass for Keon Hatcher. And man, if he snagged that, we could have had a dagger in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 on the BC 31. Lions. Goes back for Mazzoli. Mazzoli tries to snap that through, and he'll get a first down here as he connects with Justin McInnes. First and 10 on the 43 here for BC.
Wow. Bonds, how did you not have that?
Yeah, I know. Jeremiah Mazzoli in the pocket. Getting some pressure. Gonna throw for something long, but it's just too far for Justin McInnes. It'll be incomplete, 2nd and 10.
See, this is kind of what Calgary should have been playing like Winnipeg earlier today.
What did you say?
I said this should have been like the Calgary-Ottawa game earlier, except for Ottawa's BC and Calgary's Winnipeg.
Someone's like, if that was Jamal Parker, not Terrell Bonds, that's a pick 6. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. Bombers bringing the heat, and Jeremiah Mazzoli is sacked. Bombers went crazy on the pass rush, and it was just too much. The Bombers' pass rush is just a problem for right now. And Trey Vaval with it. He's going to get a good return. He'll get past one. Doesn't quite get past the second guy, though. And Bombers now have the ball on their own 25-yard line. And be about 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Very, very good start for Winnipeg. I love this gift. The Willie Jefferson.
Guitar playing.
The guitar man. So, Rick, 3-1 might not be a bad record this week, eh?
I just got more bonus picks.
What'd you say?
I said at least I get more bonus picks.
Yep. We need a 6'7", 300-pound fullback. Chris Ike's built decent enough.
Two. Who am I playing in the other one? Head to head. Who am I playing this week? Pin messages. Schedule. I am Waldo. Who the heck is Waldo? Waldo. Chad Master.
Bombers now with it. 1st and 10. I'll bring this back for Collaros. Collaros going to hand this off for Matthew Peterson. Peterson with a run of about 2 yards. Gets stopped there.
So I need to have Peterson have a better game than Wheatfall.
Actually, that was Quentin Cooley with the run there.
For 2 yards.
Just a 2-yard run for Quentin Cooley, who very good in the preseason there. Played for Liberty down in the NCAA.
49-15 record
and
just with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Collaros gonna snap this through, and he connects. And he connects that with Stearns for a good gain of about probably 20-ish yards. It looks like
17 to the Winnipeg 44.
17, yep.
Our first look at Quentin Cooley. Okay, now put Peters back in. Let's go.
So it's connected with everyone except for Nick Dembski so far. Goes for Caleros. Caleros faking the handoff for Peterson. Going to throw this down, but he gets a little bit of pressure there, and so he's forced to throw this out. And it's incomplete, 2nd and 10. Winnipeg on their own 44 still. And actually, does this get tipped? Ah, that's why. So this ball gets tipped, so it just doesn't quite get the velocity it needs to get to Dalton Schoen there. A little bit of confusion here on the...
That's how I feel about him.
For the BC defense here. Bombers. Offense ready to go. Back for Caleros. Caleros in the pocket. Some good... Yeah. Bombers offensive line did a good job, but threw for Clercius, and Clercius just had a bit too much pressure on him. Just couldn't quite get up to a first down. So this will go to 3rd down. Bombers probably going to be punting here, I imagine, as that was Williams with the tackle.
Egg cutter.
So 3rd and 6 here.
Mazzoli, what have you done for me lately? I've had 2 replacement hits.
For Jamison Sheehan for the punt. Yeah, and so this will be LaRue playing as Mike Benson's injured. Jamison Sheehan punts this down. That's a very good punt near the corner of the end zone there, and Bombers do a good job containing him. And he'll be taken down at around the 21-yard line. We do have a flag on the play. And it looks like there's going to be an illegal blocking penalty against BC.
What have you done for me lately? Mazzoli. Oh, so Carter, I have an update from TSN.
Yeah.
Geez, why didn't we think of that? Our operators were cleaning them after every play. There is nothing you can do when it rains consistently coming down sideways. That's what.
Oh, like they were getting a lot of wind as well. Damn. That's unfortunate then. Fair enough. 1st and 10 on the BC 8. Lions with it. So go back. And Mazzoli going to try to snap this through, and we'll throw for about... They're going to let this... Lions pushing the pack here a bit, so this will be about 8 yards. Maybe 9, but looks to be about 8. Yeah, see, I don't have a problem with them not blowing the whistle here, but and letting them push the pack a little bit. But there was one where they kind of blew the whistle a little early when Wallace was pushing the pack, so... I see what you posted.
Oh, you like that, eh? It's true.
Yeah, although you're quoting...
What have you done for me lately? You had 2 hips replaced.
Bro needs a 3rd hip that he can replace. Jeremiah Mazzoli going to hand this off for Butler, and he doesn't...
At this point, you might as well just retire.
And he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Is that Cram D and Willie Jefferson? Little fun handshake after the play.
I'm so glad we do not play this week, because we cannot lose.
You can't lose if you don't play. This is correct. This what a great analysis. No.
Yep. Well, Toronto has almost given up 100 points against already in 3 games.
Yes. The Bombers posted about the 200 passing touchdowns for Zach Caleros. And it was liked by the real GOAT himself. Drew Brown has liked the post.
Willie Jefferson. Hey, Carter.
Yep.
It looks like Wolotarski and Jefferson are getting together, bringing the band back together to start a band on the road.
Drew Wolotarski with the acoustic guitar and Willie Jefferson with the absolutely sexy air guitar.
Oh, by the way, Drakinator, if we're giving thanks for players, we might as well say thanks for you guys for giving us Mark Leggio, who is now the most accurate kicker in Ticat history.
But he's not Sergio Castillo.
Listen, he's 100% this year. We don't
Kick
need him
from
to
55. Kick from 55. Do it.
We don't need him to be no Sergio Castillo.
Everybody needs a Sergio Castillo.
Nick Arbuckle with over 800 passing yards in 3 games already. Dang.
The TSN crew is like in the Lions' den right now in the crowd.
What does that average out to being?
2nd and 9. BC on their own 19-yard line.
280.
Bombers going to try to stop it right here.
So he's on pace for 5,000 yards.
We'll see.
Interesting.
Goes back, and we got flags on the play here. As we got a penalty coming up. And this is going to be a legal procedure penalty against the Lions. And this is going to make this, I think, 2nd and 14.
Kate, sir, you're sadly mistaken. You're supposed to be biased, Kate.
2nd and 14 on the BC 14-yard line as the Lions took a procedure penalty. Jeremiah Mazzoli in the pocket, looking for a pass. He'll connect it, but he'll get chopped down by Cramdy. Just shy of the first down, so they'll be short by either 1 or 2 yards here.
Carter.
Yep.
Are you seeing Connor's messages in the group chat? If the Argos lose next week, have to really consider my life.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So it's going to be 3rd and 2, and the Lions are going to be choosing to punt here. They're going to be punting. Ball's on the Lions' 27-yard line currently. So, Lions punt. And Trey Val picks it up. He'll blow past about 4 or 5 guys, but then gets stopped just past midfield. Bombers going to come in on offense at around the Lions' 53-yard line. So, decent return by Vival to get the...
Vival.
Yep. That's his name. Trey Vival.
First half was the worst weather game I've been part of in 25 years. Dang.
Who said this?
Chris Edwards, the producer of TSN. He's like, first half
was he ever in a cold as shit Bomber West final? Let's see here. This goes back. Zach Caleros in the pocket. Caleros looking long. He's going down the field. He's looking for Dembski, but it's not far enough, and it's intercepted. And the Lions running that back past the 30. And so this will be an interception here for BC.
Oh, Zach Caleros is back to his old ways.
I mean, by your old ways, if you mean getting a 14-point lead and then throwing a pick, then I guess, yeah. But that's fine. Just got to stop it now. So both teams with a turnover apiece. Lions now with possession. 1st and 10 for BC on their own 50-yard line. Got a bit more yardage over there than I thought he did. So this goes back for Mazzoli. Mazzoli going to fake the handoff here. Mazzoli getting pressured. And he's going to try to connect that, but that will be Griffin making sure that that's knocked out of play. And so,
wow, Boyu with a 42-yard return.
2nd and 10.
Nick Arbuckle leading the league with 5 interceptions.
Second and 10 here for the Lions. Bombers putting some pressure here. Mazzoli running out. Tries to get it through, but really good defensive play here by Terrell Bonds. And it's going to be 3rd and 10, so the Lions are forced to punt. Yeah, just a really high throw for Hatcher. Even if he does grab this, I don't think his feet would have landed in bounds. So yeah, BC so far this year, 42.9% of their drives they go 2 and out. So Bombers really going to try to block this. They get close, but the Lions will punt this, and this will go out of bounds after going pretty far down the field. Good punt by the Lions. So Bombers with possession. 1:37 left in the second quarter as we approach halftime. When it hits halftime, Rick, I'm just going to quickly, I'm going to grab some food and I'll be down. So if you can entertain the people, that would be appreciated.
Someone says, CFL and TSN, can we please, for the love of God, STFU about Claris and missing the test? He was suspended. Just freaking say it. We know. The commentary is nauseating.
Who was talking about it?
Oh, someone on social media.
Oh. Whatever. Bomber's going to hand this off, and he'll rush for about 3 or 4 yards, Matthew Peterson, but Lions are trying to really stop that rush game. I have to imagine that was probably one of the biggest things that the Lions were doing film on preparing for this game, is really trying to shut down the Bombers' rushing game, because that was just a problem for BC last game. So this will be a gain of 3 for Matthew Peterson. So Bombers probably going to be throwing it here on their own 15-yard line. Second and 7 for Winnipeg. That goes for Caleros. Caleros hands that off for Peterson, and it's going to be a loss of a few here. It almost looks like there was a bit of a miscommunication. A lot of pressure coming from the Lions there, and this will be 3rd down. So is there a miscommunication? Like, I'm curious here, because
Peterson, come on. You need rushing yards. You don't need to lose rushing yards.
so Jamison Sheehan goes in for Winnipeg. LaRue going to snap that back to him. Sheehan going to punt this down. High kick, good kick for Sheehan. And the Bomber is going to try to get him out of bounds, and he'll go out somewhere between midfield and the Bomber 50-yard line. Good God, Glenn Suter. No, he's not a free agent. He's a free agent next year. Like, I don't expect you to know all this, but it's Connor fucking McDavid. Oh, and Mazzoli goes for a pass, and he throws an interception! Bombers! Grab it! Mazzoli gets hit, and he's a little shaken up here, but he throws a pick. I accidentally forgot to put the possession little ball thing on our stream on BC, but that's okay, because he threw a pick.
Mazzoli threw out another hip. Mazzoli has thrown out another hip.
So just a good pick here by Parker. Just a really good play to grab this. And Mazzoli did look a little bit shaken up there. Bombers getting pressured, and Caleros is going down here as the Lions get a sack. So, Bomber offensive lines look pretty good for the most part, but they do give up a sack right here as I think Matthew Betts puts a good amount of pressure here for the Lions. Yeah, Betts just blows by Randolph, and that prevents Caleros from having kind of his escape route. That's going to be a loss of 5 for Winnipeg, and Caleros goes off here. Streveler's going to go in, so I'm not sure if they're checking on Caleros.
Second and 15.
Second and 15, Chris Streveler going in for Winnipeg. Streveler with a fantastic game for Winnipeg last year. And Streveler is going to take a knee here. And the Bombers are going to knee out the clock.
Carter, who is that Argo fan earlier?
The
Can
one
you
that
say
was,
or no?
The one that what did you say?
The one that was chirping. Can you say?
Who was that?
Yeah.
That was Argos_news on Instagram. And there's a flag here, actually, even on this last knee here. The hell's a flag for? A play where they're kneeing it out. Let's see here. What's the flag for? Yeah. So, yeah, looks like the penalties against Winnipeg, as they're discussing here with Buck Pierce.
I mean...
Well, hold on a second. Looks like they're about to... Procedure penalty against the Bombers. So there's going to be 1 second put on the game clock here.
You might as well just knee it. Wallace with the procedure. How do you go offside on a kneel?
Or you got procedure and a knee. Anyways, it doesn't change any. Like, and that will be it. And it is now halftime. Rick, I'm going to go grab some food. Can you entertain the people?
Sure. Let's look at stat numbers for the first half. Zach Claris is 10 for 13, 93 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Matthew Peters is 7 carries for 33 yards. Quentin Cooley, 1 carry for 2 yards. And Chris Trevler, 1 carry for 1 yard. Dalton Schoen has 2. He's 2 of 3 for 28 yards and a touchdown. Wheatfall is 3 for 3 for 27 yards, no touchdown. Stearns is 2 for 3 for 23 yards, no touchdowns. Claire CS is 2 for 2 with 14 yards. And Matthew Peterson is 1 for 1 for 1 yard. On the defense, Evan Holmes leads the defense with 4 defensive tackles. Michael Griffin has a lone sack. Jamal Parker has the lone interception and fumble recovery. Sergio Castillo is 1 for 1 for 55 yards, 2 extra points. Sheehan has 2 punts for an average of 51.5. And we have Laval, 2 punts for 30 yards and 15 yards on average. And then Sergio Castillo, 2 kickoffs for 143 yards, average of 71.5. If we go to team stats, Winnipeg is 13 attempts for 93 yards on the passing, 25 plays for 122 yards on net offense. They have 1 sack for 2 yards. BC has 1 sack for 5. BC has 114 net offense off of 27 yards. Each team has 2 penalties. Winnipeg has 2 penalties for 15 yards. BC has 2 penalties for 13 yards. 1 tackle for loss to BC. Both teams have 1 interception. Winnipeg's is for 1 yard, while BC's is 1 for 42 yards. Both teams are 1 for 1 on field goals. Winnipeg 1 for 1 for 55 yards, and BC is 1 for 1 for 22. Time of possession, Winnipeg 15:01, BC 14:59. So let's take a look at BC's numbers. Jeremiah Mazzoli 9 for 17, 96 yards, 1 interception. James Butler 6 carries, 17 yards. Jeremiah Mazzoli 2 carries for 3 yards. Justin McInnes 6 for 7, 63 yards, 0 touchdowns. Keon Hatcher Sr. 3 for 5 for 33 yards. No other receiver has any catches. Aiden Eberhardt is 0 for 3, and Javon Katoy is 0 for 2. If we look at the defense, Dante Williams with 4 defensive tackles. Dwayne Hendricks has 1 sack. Chris Beaulieu has 1 interception. Sean White is 1 for 1 for 22 is his longest for field goals. Carl Mayer is 3 punts for 49 yards average. 59 is his longest. Stephen McGee has 2 punt returns for 15 yards, average of 7.5. And kickoff returns is 2 for 49 yards, average of 24.5. Like, if BC's gonna win, you gotta have receivers catch besides just Hatcher and McInnes. That ain't gonna get you much in this game. But for next week, let's take a little look as to what we have for week 4. We have Edmonton and Winnipeg on Thursday night. Hamilton and Montreal Friday. I will be at that game. BC and Saskatchewan Saturday night. And then Toronto, Ottawa. And I will be at that game as well. No, I was just saying, Carter. So for BC, there's only 2 people that have caught passes. McInnes is 6 for 7 for 63. Keandre Hatcher's 3 for 5 for 33. No one else has caught passes. They're all just incomplete passes.
Oh, geez.
So BC wants to win. They have to pass more than just those 2 people. How's your Caesar salad? Quite tasty, eh? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh.
Eating.
Oh.
I agree with what you said.
Oh, okay. Can the BC Lions O-line freaking protect the quarterback again? On the run far too much. So frustrating to watch. Listen, you're a Ticat fan. I guess if you're cheering for Mazzoli and Butler. The Bombers hashtag has been hijacked by U.S. political warfare events.
Fuck! Yeah, because the U.S. is sending B-2 bombers.
Who is this? Is this? Okay, so Jeff Hamilton says, lots of respect for Jeremiah Mazzoli, who is amongst my favorite players since covering the CFL more than a decade ago. But he's done, man. He's no longer has the same footwork. What's the point in having Chase Bryce for the last 2 years if you're not going to play him? I've been saying that earlier, but people call me crazy. Oh my God. Do you know who Eric Francis is, the reporter?
What?
I think his name's Eric Francis.
Oh, was that?
Have you ever heard of him? This guy here?
Maybe.
Bob Irving's like, I know Gophers. And then sends a picture of Eric Francis dressed up as a gopher. His head on a gopher's body. Week capping or week 3 highlights? The nice David Alexander fucking shit show against Edmonton. That Edmonton blew it. Ooh, Alexander leaves the game with a hamstring injury. That's gotta suck. Oh yeah, it's the Super Mario return. Just rub it in the wounds of the Argo fans.
People of the live stream, what are your thoughts on the game? Let's hear it.
Mazzoli's done. His career's over. Just retired. 9-17. Just retire.
What are you having for food today, Rick?
I had a Panzerotti earlier.
We got a good steak.
Carter's like, excuse me in advance for my bad mood.
What? Who said this?
Going next Sunday.
Oh, that was Connor who said that.
See, I can go to the game next Sunday and don't care who wins or loses because my team's not playing. See, I don't even know who to cheer for that weekend, that game.
Between who and who?
Ottawa and Toronto.
I feel like you got to cheer for Ottawa because you're a Ticat fan.
Yeah, but Ottawa's already ahead of us. Like we can't let them get any.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of. See, on one hand, one of them helps Hamilton, but on the other hand, cheering for the Argos.
I mean, it all depends on what happens on Friday's game, which is gonna suck. I hope it's Winnipeg's last year's situation, but our roster doesn't look as good on paper as it did, so I doubt it. Man, next Sunday is going to be interesting. Because you figure, if Kelly's not back, you have Arbuckle. And if Drew Brown's not playing, who do you go with? Crum? Or do you go with Schultz?
Crum got the win.
Crum didn't throw it. Well, no, he threw one, but still. His numbers were not the greatest.
Yeah, but he was able to run. You know what I mean? I'd argue whatever he didn't get in throwing, he made up with the rushing. You know what I mean? Alrighty. Starting the third quarter here. Bombers going to be kicking off here. Lions going to try to run wide, but the Bombers keep good contain. So Lions will start their offense.
Castillo kicks off 67 yards to the BC 13. McGee returns an 18 yards to the BC 31. Evan Holmes with the tackle out of bounds.
Mazzoli's going long! And a really good play by Terrell Bonds. Look at that.
Oh, what the heck is the guy's name?
Really good play by Terrell Bonds there. And Mazzoli is going to pass it here, but he's only going to get about 5. He needed 10, so Lions forced to punt.
Ooh.
Did you just see the Bonds play?
Yeah, I did.
He was looking for Justin McInnes, but couldn't quite get it.
That's their problem, is they're just throwing to 2 people.
Yep.
You gotta throw to everyone.
Or at least spread it out a little bit. And the Lions will punt. Vival grabs it. Gets a few good blocks and able to get just shy of their own 40-yard line. By the time they finally cut back to the feed, we didn't even see the run.
Come on, Vatville. Run like your life is depending on it. What's with the giddy up? Like, we're not horses. Like, don't jump and say giddy up.
2nd and 7. Bombers on their own 40. Calero's in the pocket. He'll connect with Clarcius, but that ball comes out, so it's going to be incomplete, and it wasn't enough for a first down anyway.
Wow, November 2012 was when he threw his first touchdown. Time for them to punt it.
Third and 7. Goes back for Jamison Sheehan. Sheehan with a very nice punt. Goes down. And he drops it. The ball comes out. And the Bombers get under it. And it looks like Winnipeg's going to come up with the ball. And the Bombers' drive will continue. Hits his hands. And Smith gets in there.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Jasmine Langman.
Yes, I
Go
know, I've been
Bombers,
told.
go. That's right. Go
7:30.
Bombers.
Hey, Carter.
Yeah.
So apparently Mario Alford's one touchdown away from tying the CFL record for kickoff returns touchdowns in a career.
Wow. Just gonna quickly grab a drink. 1 sec.
He's gone for his Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, Rick. Frickin' Dinwiddie was like, oh yeah, one of our guards was 280 pounds and whatnot. And so Connor was saying like, oh, he roasted one of our old linemen for being too fat. I'm like, too fat? 280 is light for an offensive lineman. Usually
He said oh, what was the comment? Something
offensive
about...
linemen are usually 300 plus.
Something about he said, oh, I don't know what they're doing in the off season. Like, what were they training for?
Yeah. Bombers with it. Zach Calero's in the pocket. He's going to throw it into the flats. Stearns has it. There's a flag down. He'll grab about 7 or 8. But we'll have to see if this goes back. Bombers take a holding penalty. And I believe that's Stanley Bryant. Or nope, that's Kevin Randolph.
Ooh, so they got to go back. Wait.
1st and 20 on the BC 36. Caleros going to do a short pass for Peterson. Peterson's going through, and he'll grab about 8 yards, and Micah Always' helmet comes popping off after a hit, but he does not seem phased one bit.
So, how does that make sense?
What?
So that penalty that they just called, they went from the 26 to the 36. I'm like, how do you go up yards?
Well, they went back.
No, I'm just saying the play-by-play on CFL.ca has them going ahead 10 yards. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
How does that make sense?
Must be an error. Claire's going to snap this through. Oh, and Claricius does not pick it up, so the Bombers going to be forced to go for a field goal here.
That's okay. Peterson got me 7 yards. That's all that matters.
So, be looking for around a 36 or 37-yard field goal. I think it's 36. Sergio Castillo goes up there. He's 1 for 1 tonight with a 55-yard field goal. Castillo's lining up. Bombers put it back. Castillo hits it up. Dead center. Not even close. And the field goal is good. That really wasn't even close to missing. So this is now a 23 game.
Carter, you know what's interesting?
Mm-hmm.
This will be game 3. BC's only thrown 1 touchdown in 3 weeks. Just as bad as Calgary.
Hey Rick, John Jones is officially retired from the UFC, also known as. I guarantee you that Dana White is crying right now
Why is that?
because Dana White loves John Jones. Like there's a clip of Dana White that's like has been memed a lot where he's like, and the greatest fighter ever, it's fucking John Jones, man. And so people would green screen like cut him out. You know what I mean? And so they'd put like there'd be like memes of where like there's like someone has cancer, and they'd be like, "Wow, like he's a real fighter," and it'd just be a clip of Dana White going, "And the greatest fighter of all time is fucking John Jones, man." It's like, oh my god.
Wow, Nathan Rourke is 44.4% passing.
Oh, big run
Ooh.
for the Lions. Lions get a bit of decent run here.
Did you
Is that
look at
Berryhill?
your desk? Did you look at your
What?
Discord?
Uh,
Look at all the fans at the Arcal concert tonight.
oh, this is from at Tim Hortons
Hamilton
Field.
Stadium. Yeah, from tonight.
Oh yeah, there you go. Nice. Oh,
I could
Jeremiah
just see
Mazzoli in the
you
pocket.
crowd
He's going to try to
surfing.
throw that out, and he'll connect it for Justin McInnes because that's the only guy he throws to.
No. Hatcher's gotten 3 for 5.
I guess. Mazzoli will connect. And he'll connect it with Aiden Eberhardt. Jeremiah
Fan of the
Mazzoli.
channel. Fan of the
Jeremiah
channel.
Mazzoli has passed to somebody else.
For first down.
Jay Miller so stoked for Jonathan Taves. That's fucking right. We are. On the Winnipeg 36, 1st and 10, BC. Jeremiah Mazzoli. He's got a bit of time here, although Willie Jefferson's coming after him. He goes for a bit of a longer pass, and it does not connect. Incomplete. Really good job by Jake Thomas to force Mazzoli out of the pocket.
You should have ate more.
Yeah, because the problem, he said he was 280, which is like, that's not too heavy for an O-lineman. That's like too light. Oh my goodness, Mazzoli! Mazzoli gets hit, and
What else is
Bombers
new?
nearly picked that off as they read that pass for Justin McInnes.
Like, throw to someone else besides McInnes, and you might have success.
Well, they're just becoming predictable, and so that's why what's his name? I think it was Dietrich Nichols who tries to get that. So Sean White is lining up for a field goal here. Going to be kicking from the 43. And it lines this up. Sean White kicks it. And it is good. 43-yard field goal for Sean White. But the Lions have to be careful because if that hit 50 yards, you bet your ass they wouldn't have attempted it and they would have punted for a single. Actually, maybe not. Maybe with Buck Pierce they would actually experiment a little. Oh, that sounds like copyright music. God, the Coors Light commercial trying to get us banned. Those fools. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys leave a like. As let's get 5 likes on the stream. You know, we got 3 people right here now, and we got 4 likes. If you haven't liked the stream, please do that. And somebody liked the stream. We're at 5 likes. I love you. That is awesome. Thank you. We love the support.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Mm 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 mm. Who? Yeah. So apparently, you have Charlotte Checkers and Abbotsford Canucks for the Calder Cup Finals tonight.
What game is it?
Game 5.
If
I
Mike
wish I could
O'Shea,
do.
if Mike O'Shea wins tonight, he'll move to 7th most head coach wins all time in CFL history.
I wish my box would allow me to do split screens because I get.
And that'll go over for Wheatfall. Wheatfall grabs about 3 or 4 yards for Winnipeg.
So it's game 5, and if Abbotsford wins tonight, they win the Calder Cup. It's 3-1.
Yeah, but Charlotte is freaking pissed off, and I kind of understand why. Did you see the thing of the goalie wasn't ready and
No.
the puck went in, and they ruled it no goal or whatever? And so they redid it, and then Abbotsford scored. And so the outcome of the game was directly affected by that. And I was like, holy shit. 2nd and 6 on the Winnipeg 44. He'll pass that off for Dalton Schoen, but Dalton Schoen very much was telegraphed by the BC defense. And Edwards Cooper cuts off Schoen there and forces the Bombers to punt. Third and 5 here for Winnipeg. I forgot to even change the possession ball thing at the bottom. Bombers will kick this down. And Lions will grab it and just run out of bounds there. So 6 minutes left in the third quarter as they go to commercial break.
They just came back from fucking commercial break.
They're just going to commercial break. Oh, there was a little bit of a whoopsie daisy at the Red Blacks game with the stick crew. It says Calgary Stampeders robbed at the end of the game when the Red Blacks got an extra down, and look what it says.
Oh, it says 4 down. Fourth down.
It says 4, yeah. Which is weird because all the ones at IG Field are digital. At least I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, we have 20 minutes left.
.26 Tie-Cat, or not Tie-Cats. Lions throw that down, and this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10 on the Lions' own 32-yard line. Second and 10. Zoli going to try to get this through, and he'll connect. And he connects that with... Who does he connect that with? That was not McInnes. Not Hatcher, I don't think. So he connects that with Jackson. 1st and 10 for BC on their own 45. This goes back. Takes the hand off. He's getting pressure, though. And he's going to try tossing that down for Justin McInnes, but it's just too high. It was a hard throw to make.
Thrown incomplete to McInnes. Whoa, what a shocker.
Zoli going deep. And he connects with him, but he's out of bounds. So, Keon Hatcher, yeah, with a catch, but he's not in bounds, so this ain't not gonna count. Good play by Terrell Bonds there to kind of keep guiding him out of bounds.
And now puts Mazzoli at 13 for 27.
And the Lions are forced to punt here. And there's a little bit of a stumble there, but the Val's got it. He's going wide. He's cutting through the middle. He's going to keep going. And then he gets taken down at around the 35-yard line. So
let's go, Peterson.
Good return
Let's
for
go,
the
Peterson.
Val.
Let's go, Peterson. Let's go, Peterson. Let's go, Peterson. We need a big run by Peterson. Which being up 26, I'm sure they'll start just running
Bomber's
it.
going to rush this through. And that will be Quentin Cooley who runs for the first down.
No, get Cooley out of the game.
You want Peterson.
Yes. I have Peters as one of my starting running backs this week. I need points.
Well, Quentin Cooley's on the sidelines now, so there.
Good.
Not out of injury, just on the sidelines. First and 10 on the Bomber 47. We'll hand this off for Peterson. And Peterson's not going to get much of anywhere. Tries to get going, but he's only going to get 1, maybe 2 yards.
Better than what he had.
Rick's like, that's 1 or 2 yards that he didn't have before.
That's right.
You just want us to rush every play, don't you?
No, it's just because I had Peters in my fantasy, and I'm trying to win this.
Do you have any Bomber receivers in your fantasy?
No, and the guy that I'm up against has Wheatfall.
Second and 8. Calero's going to snap that downfield. And almost intercepted as Caleros was looking for Dalton Schoen. And this will be 3rd and 8 on the Winnipeg 49. So Bomber's going to be forced to punt here.
Come on, I can't even throw a show. Now you gotta punt it away. What a waste of a freaking play.
Just a good defensive play by the Lions there. Shut that down. And Sheehan's gonna punt this down, and it's gonna bounce a bit. It's gonna die right at the 20. And the Lions are gonna return it and get just shy of their own 30-yard line. And Mazzoli is back out there. They're showing him in 2016 over in Hamilton.
There's that Mazzoli?
Yeah.
Back in the day?
They're like, yep, back when he had 23 straight completions. Pass that to Hatcher. Yeah, Lions defense has really started doing decent here. I mean, holding the Bombers off, but the Bombers defense hasn't really budged much. Again, they've only given up 6 points here to BC. 2nd and 5 here on their own 35-yard line. With just a minute left in the 3rd quarter. This will go back for Mazzoli. Mazzoli's going to fake the handoff there, getting some pressure. He's going to throw this up, and it's just nowhere close. He's closer to throwing a pick than he was a throw there. So, 3rd and 5.
Punt, here we come.
If you haven't already, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe.
Up to 35, no further.
Yeah. Currently at 5 likes on the stream. Let's get to 6. And we're at 6. Thank you. I appreciate it. 3rd and 5. Bombers really lined up to, yeah, they're going to be punt safe here now. And this is going to go down, and we'll hit the turf and then go out of bounds. And so Bombers offense goes back onto the field. And then, yeah, short week for the Winnipeg is they got a home game this Thursday against the Edmonton Elks. First and 10 for Winnipeg on their own 19. They're going to hand this off for Dembski, and Dembski is taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
CFL and TSN will be back with Candidate Weekend as action begins in Winnipeg. Elks play the Blue Bombers. Coverage gets underway Thursday at 8 Eastern.
He runs into the back of his own O-lineman. Yeah, Dembski, 73 consecutive Bomber games with a catch. Franchise record. And then he'll connect that for Wheatfall. Around, I think, a 6-yard throw, it looks like. Not enough.
What's a 1-yard pass? Like, let's be real here.
And then they will...
So 3rd and 2. Last quarter. So have a better quarter, boys. No. I want Peterson. Stop throwing to Wheatfall. They trail 20-6. Uh-oh, not this stupid Trivago commercial. Why is everyone buying everything on Trivago.com? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who? Mr. Bigster. Who do you think you are, Mr. Bigster? Roar. Stupid Volkswagen commercial. You know what? These games this week haven't been exciting except for one.
This one's been okay. This one's been better in the first game, at least.
The only one that's been exciting is the SAS game. Because all the other games have been one-sided.
Well, I don't know if the Ottawa-Calgary one was one-sided. It was just boring on its own. So, Lions pick that up. They're just inside their own, I think, 35, I want to say.
All night, gotta live long.
Just
Oh,
BC's at their own 38-yard line.
Oh, living on a prayer. Oh.
BC and Bon Jovi.
That's what they're playing in the background at BC Place.
1st and 10. And the Lions will pick up a run of about 6 yards, it looks like.
Pick it up, McKee.
James Butler with a 5-yard rush. They're at the 43-yard line.
41 yards on 8 carries. Let's see how on the season. 95 yards on 20
Mazzoli with
carries.
it. Mazzoli's going to go a bit longer into double coverage. And he got it. Keon Hatcher was in double coverage, and he still comes out with it. Lions move it down. Damn.
Ooh, 38 yards.
Parker nearly gets this, but not quite. I forgot to actually update it. And they're going to pass it onto the side for Aiden Eberhardt. Eberhardt grabs about 7.
Oh. Intercepted. Oh, okay, never mind. That was the pass that just happened. How about some life? And this guy throws in double coverage.
2nd and 3 for BC. And they're going to fake the handoff and pass it over to Jackson, who will grab the 1st down for BC. Winnipeg still with both timeouts. BC only with 1. There's Lions offensive lineman that went down.
Winnipeg 22, eh?
As Allen is down for BC.
Dejon Allen.
Yep.
1st down. Man, what's with the injuries this year? Like, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Like, this is the most injuries I've seen in one season.
That's a big one for the BC Lions. Their biggest acquisition of the offseason remains down.
Among mid-sized banks 13 years in a row. Tangerine, that's forward banking.
That's forward banking.
It's a story written by Canadians. Another 100 years of Canada that we're honoring our teams with a point.
Wow, I'm surprised your brother's not home to watch his Bomber game.
No, he's over at Darren's, who does Bonfire Sports, doing like editing work and whatnot, because it's related to the Bombers. It's the same reason why Zach's in the press box. First and 10 for BC on the Winnipeg 15. Jeremiah Mazzoli getting some pressure. He's looking end zone. And it's Evan Holm! Evan Holm with the grab. Interception. Evan Holm. Evan Holm. What do I say about Evan Holm?
Nothing. You're
He
already
is
talking
him.
about
No.
Brady Oliveira.
I mean, it is all about Brady Oliveira, but Evan Holmster gets it done.
Mazzoli's just so washed. Like, go sign like Cameron Dukes or someone.
What'd you say?
Or like Shea Patterson or someone.
Who? What did you say?
I said BC should just go sign like Cameron Dukes or Shea Patterson. I'm sure you could do better than Jeremiah Mazzoli. Like, that wasn't even close.
I don't think that was, I don't think
so
that
he
was,
just,
I don't
threw it
think
up
that's
in
the
air.
worst pick I've thrown. I've seen.
Ooh.
But
That previous play is under review.
for what?
BC is challenging the ruling on the field.
Oh.
Defensive pass interference, maybe?
Is he saying that he didn't have possession? Like it's incomplete? So?
Oh, it's overturned.
What do you mean? It's overturned. We're going to commercial break.
It's overturned.
Are
Which
you ahead of
means
me?
it's not-
You're normally behind me.
No, because, again, I have TV here, CFL.ca in front of me.
Okay, we'll see when we get back here. I don't know about that. To me, that looks pretty definitive that he's got it, unless there's another camera angle I'm not seeing here.
What is he challenging?
Again, they're not challenging that it's a penalty. They're challenging that it's an incomplete pass. Like, they're challenging the ruling on the field.
They're challenging that it hit the ground.
No, he has that long before he hits the ground. Like, that was not bobbling around. That's in his arms.
Uh-oh. What are they saying? Four people picked friggin' Ottawa to win this week in our pick'ems.
Yeah, everyone else took Calgary.
Hey, so Bichette, first pitch, they pitched him, he hit a home run.
I know, and he didn't put on the home run jacket.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
And then seventh inning, girl goes.
Ruling on the field stands. It is an interception.
The heck? CFL saying that it was overturned.
Their ass is wrong.
Okay, now they change it to play stands. What's that?
Did you eat all your cherries?
So BC has lost their last
yes,
time
I
out
saw
now.
some
Winnipeg
great stuff,
first
though.
and 10 on their own.
I don't like
30. Caleros
That's why I bought
looking
them.
deep ball. Zach Caleros for weak ball. Gets it down the field.
An apple last night and leave the core in the apple?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay, then it was your mother.
You guys are trying to grow apple trees on the counter, I see.
No, I went to, got cleaned up last night. Oh, did you see that? See what I told you? Did you watch the game at all? There was around 6 minutes left
No,
between 6 minutes.
I watched the rest of the game, but I didn't see what you were talking about.
Is he a new ref?
No, he was here last year.
Oh,
Really nice
There's a
catch
new
here
ref this year though,
by Wheatfall.
and I don't like him.
is he worse than Plummer?
No, he's not worse than Plummer. I don't like this new ref.
Is that on now?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Jeremiah Mazzoli is playing like trash.
oh, what else is new? Oh, look at what a pass! What's his name back with Winnipeg? Is he
Yes.
still suspended?
Why do you think they're throwing deep passes like that?
1st and 10 for Winnipeg on the
That's,
BC 22. They're going to have this on for Matthew Peterson, who
you know,
rushes it for about
the Dodgers.
3 or 4 yards here.
The opposite team, the pitcher hit him, and they give him a 3-game suspension for hitting him with a pitch. But their team hit a pitcher too, and they didn't do nothing. The one game, both pitchers hit 2 people, and they didn't do anything. Yeah, Barrios pitched today. He pitched 7 2/3 innings.
Carter, I'm not liking this.
What
Do
do you
not
mean?
let Peters run. Take Cooley out. Take him out by the knees.
When it
This goes back. Zach Caleros in the pocket.
I was right there.
Decent pressure. He escapes the pocket. He goes for a pass. He connects. And he gets a first down. And then he goes. And he's down at the 5-yard line.
Oh,
Stearns
back in
gets the
back in the
Bombers to the
days.
5.
high school.
1st and goal for
When I put my
Winnipeg.
arms-
Come on, give it to Peters. I could use some nice points. Do not let Strav run this. Give it to Peters. Give it to Peters. Peters. Give it to Peters.
I wonder what Rick wants.
I need it for my fantasy team. I'm only beating someone by 0.1 points.
Caleros peeling out. Fakes the throw. Looks for another one.
Peters,
He
touchdown.
connects with an offensive lineman. Eli! What?
Oh, shoot me
Eli!
now. Shoot me fucking
Jason
now.
Hogan, what the fuck are you cooking?
Oh, shoot me now.
Oh my god! What?
See, offensive linemen can do something besides just block.
Bro, that is the offensive lineman's dream. And Sergio Castillo hits the field goal, and it is good. 27-6. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Suter's having a heart attack on TV. Someone called 911 to make sure he's still alive over there. Oh, never mind. That was Dustin Nielsen. Never mind.
I don't know what the fuck I just watched. Touchdown for an offensive lineman. That's actually hilarious. Did an offensive lineman ever have a touchdown in the CFL before? I mean, probably. The CFL's been around for like 100 years, but like, I imagine it's not common.
Are the rumors true? Looks like we could be seeing a quarterback change. Dun 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 dun.
Oh
Hey
my
Carter,
God.
why is it every time we go to watch BC, they always get the shit pounded out of
Throw
them?
a touchdown pass to an O lineman.
Hey, you gotta put Eli in your
Yeah,
thumbnail.
because they didn't think that they'd have to cover the offensive lineman.
Hey, for your reaction video, you gotta put Eli in your thumbnail. You gotta think of something interesting.
Oh my God.
Who throws to an offensive lineman?
Oh, that is fucking hilarious. Yeah, Eli is so happy. Yeah, there's Jason Hogan. What plays are you writing up?
Not. Judge, put it this way: Buck Pierce was running the offense. You wouldn't see anything like that.
Don Seaton, I've always said teach a big O-line player how to play fullback position, aka William Refrigerator Perry. Guaranteed points. Yep. And they're going to toss that down. Mazzoli. Oh, my goodness. Jackson nearly had that, but it's knocked out by Evan Holm. The man who gives Mazzoli nightmares.
So until that brace was going in.
That's Mazzoli.
Now just eat up the clock and don't give it to Wheatfall, whatever you do.
Do what you gotta do to get the win. 2nd and 10, BC. Mazzoli connects.
Deep into the playbook. That's not even deep
And he
into
gets
the
that
playbook.
for Kachoy. 1st down, BC.
Deep into the playbook. Huh. That ain't in no playbook.
And this goes back for Mazzoli. Mazzoli passes that for Eberhardt. And did he? Is that it? Is that complete? I thought that might have been an incomplete pass. Calling it 2nd and 5, though. Let's see here. Because he passes this. I mean, I guess. But they'll pass this then on for Keon Hatcher and grab a 1st down. BC. Marching down the field.
No. Wait, how far back am I of this person? Week 3, where are they? Where are they? No, we
Who knew
falls
that
getting
Eli
points.
was the dual threat as the scary offensive lineman and the touchdown king himself? Jeremiah Mazzoli gonna throw this into the end zone, and
Podcast
well, not sure where that was going. Wasn't close. 2nd and 10 on the Winnipeg 11-yard line.
Okay, that guy, I'm smoking him, so I don't have to worry about that.
That is nowhere near where
Okay,
it
so
needed
this
to be.
guy. Come on, Peter. Okay, we fall. I can't allow you to get any more points. You're not allowed to get any more points. Peterson, we need some big runs from you, bud.
This goes back. Jeremiah Mazzoli going to pass it on to the side and absolutely get run over. Marquise Bridges drops the shoulder. Ouch!
Did you get that license plate of that truck that just ran him over?
Oh my God. Did you see that hit?
I just seen like a toy pass.
Take a look at this hit coming up.
Okay.
3rd and 8. Lions are going for it. Throwing into the end zone, and it's too far.
Turnover on downs. Come on. Allow Peterson to run, goddammit.
Did you see the hit?
No, not yet.
Did you see it now? Ouch.
Someone get that license plate because that guy just got ran over
Yeah.
by that truck. You heard that crunch?
Well, he just dropped the shoulder, and that was like a hockey hit. And there is a flag down. Not sure what it's for. BC, another thing to note, BC has no timeouts. Winnipeg still has both of theirs.
United States is involved now with Israel bombing Iran.
Pull out, please, on the Canadians
Whoa,
beat the
whoa.
Americans in flag football.
Whoa! Player misconduct foul to BC.
Paul up,
Or wait,
please,
Winnipeg.
TSN is coaching the Canadians in
Okay,
flag
whoa.
football, and they beat the Americans.
What team was that?
The flag football team.
Oh, a flag. Oh.
Yeah, they're training to go to the Olympics. To have flag football as a sport in the Olympics.
Oh, no, we played that in public school.
Okay, there's some sort of player
Next year they're
misconduct
going to
foul
have
going
Red
against Winnipeg.
Rover
I
as
don't even
as
know
a
what
Red
it is.
Rover, come over. Something like that. Yeah. I just saw it on CP24.
Oh, objectionable conduct. So I wonder. Oh, it's a first down. They extend the play.
So it's on CNN now that
Oh yeah, I know. I heard it earlier.
the U.S. is now involved in bombing.
Matthew Peterson with a run for
They've
about
already
2
bombed them and
yards.
brought the planes back already.
And then they're bombing stuff that Iran can't, that Israel can't hit.
Oh,
2-yard run for Matthew Peterson, it looks like.
let's go, Peterson! More yards run. We can do this. Okay, so I am less than 5 points. Come on, Peterson. We need some big runs, my friends. Do not pass the wheat fall. We just
Well,
need some.
they're gonna pass it now. It's second and
No.
no, we got a 3-yard run. It's 2nd and 7. So you got an extra yard for Peterson there.
Just as long as it's not to wheat fall, I'm good.
And there's a flag down. And he looked for Dalton Schoen, but the flag down was far before that.
Wheat fall, toss out of the game. Let's go. That's what the penalty is.
Fuck off.
Nathan Rourke, how's it to be standing on the sideline injured?
Wait. BC goes
Offside. BC offside. Okay. 2nd and 3. Let's go, Peters. We can do this. A nice 30-yard run by Peters would be nice right now.
This will be 2nd and 2 for Winnipeg.
Come on, Peters.
They're on the Winnipeg 9.
I can feel it. A nice Peters big run right here.
Zach Caleros gonna hand this off for Quentin Cooley. Quentin Cooley's
No, Cooley, get the hell out of this game, you punk.
Yes. Rick's like, hand it off, please, hand it off. Hands it off for Quentin Cooley. Fuck, wrong running back. Rick's praying for a handoff. He gets the handoff just to the wrong guy.
3-minute warning.
Yeah, see, look at this. Gabe Wallace, 6'6", 340 pounds. And then I'm hearing that Dinwiddie was not impressed with a 280-pound lineman. You want that's what you want, a 300-plus pound lineman for offensive line.
Come on. I need Peters to get me 5 more points and I'm good.
Rick, you're gonna have to wait. It's going to commercial break.
That's okay. That's okay. Apparently, Ty Cav hands on Bridges.
Rick, Mr. Jonathan Taves is posting him as a kid with all the Jets shit he's got on. Look at that man! Look at that man with the Manitoba Moose! Do you want to hear Jonathan Taves' post? Am I dreaming or is this real life? My earliest hockey memories are of watching the Jets pre-1996 at Winnipeg Arena. I remember being glued to my seat in the upper deck, unable to move an inch because the nosebleeds were savagely steep and high, but also because I was immediately mesmerized by the game of hockey. Never would I thought that someday I'd skate on the ice down below. My dream of reaching NHL becoming full circle to playing in the very city that raised me. I've never been more proud to be from Winnipeg. Thank you to everyone for the love and support and the Jets organization for making another childhood dream come true. That's right, Jonathan Taves! That is right!
This girl just wanted a cute dog-shaped.
Who does BC play next week?
They play Saskatchewan.
And some people are saying that Rourke won't be back next week. That'll be a nice game to pick apart BC with. Cooley, I think you have a hamstring coming. I think Cooley's going to be injured for the rest of the season.
1st and 10 for Winnipeg on their own 13. And they're going to hand this off for Matthew Peterson. He's going to get a game.
Yes, let's go, Peterson. I need 5 points. Let's go.
Good show, boys. Well played. We appreciate the support, Tim. I know you're a Lions fan. This is probably not the outcome you're looking for, but we appreciate you tuning in.
2 yards. What the heck is 2 yards going to get me? I need 5 points. Do not pass the Wheatfall. Just let Peters get as much running.
That number 88? Sarek Wheatfall? Is that what
Shut up!
Am I hearing a 140-yard pass for Wheatfall?
Screw up.
Let's see. Claros fakes the handoff. Claros getting pressured. He's going to throw this up. And it's going to be intercepted. But there is a flag on the play.
See, that's what happens. You should have let Peters run the ball. Except for, no, you get cocky and you throw an interception.
Wait. And Carter Jr. with the interception. And that was going to be a penalty against the Bombers. And that's a holding penalty against Stanley Bryant.
Ooh, can BC finally throw a touchdown? At the Winnipeg 32.
And the Lions.
Wow, was that Claris with 2
and he'll get it, but he'll get chopped down afterwards. Lions
Claris with 2 interceptions so far.
Within 10 yards. I believe that was Katoy.
Yes, Katoy for 23 yards to Winnipeg 9. Robert Carter Jr.
Oh, God. It was a clean hit, Suter. Shut the fuck up. Seriously. God. If all you got to say is stupidity, then just shut your damn mouth.
Come on, Zach Claris, throw another interception. We all know that you want to
It's Jeremiah Mazzoli. Okay, so he threw that for Katoy, and this is now going to be 2nd and goal. Glenn Suter just Grains
He's
my
going to get
gears.
a touchdown here so that Peters can run the ball some more.
Or
So
he's going to
Winnipeg
throw an
7.
intercept, or he's going to throw a pick six so I can be happy some more.
Or they'll
Jeremiah
just...
Mazzoli with it. He's going to toss it, and he gets picked up! Wait! Oh, fuck, no, it's a touchdown. I thought that was picked off by Holm. But we have flags coming out now as there's a bit of a scruffle.
Connor's like, bitch, I called that.
God damn it, I thought Evan Holm had that. But we do have flags. Yeah, even the even the broadcast is fooled. I thought Holm had this.
Moving in the pocket physically. Pre-snap.
Hold on a second here.
Okay, let's see.
The officials are chatting.
Throws it.
Wait, does the official get hit here?
Oh, ref's down.
Oh. Woodruff goes to try to hit a Bomber player and accidentally hits an official.
So kicked out of the
I
game.
hear suspension!
Jeremiah
I'm not gonna
Mazzoli.
lie, he should be suspended. Like, abuse of an official is normally very... That should be an automatic ejection.
I mean, there's a minute 36 left.
Yeah, but he might get suspended because it's because of how late in the game it is. So that's Woodruff, left guard for the BC Lions.
Shake it off, be a man, don't rub it. This is a real man's sport. He didn't even really do anything, just like a little tiny shove and the ref falls to the ground. How dramatic.
We got WWE refs.
I've seen NHL refs get slashed with skates.
To be fair, NHL refs do wear protection. Like, not just like they do wear some sort of shin pads under.
It was a love tap. Penalty after the
You're
play.
not, no matter how hard it is, you're not allowed to lay your hands on an official. In the NHL, it's automatic suspension, regardless how hard it is. Even just a little tap on the legs.
Penalty after the play.
We're waiting to see what it is. So, oh, are they saying it's something he said? Something verbal? What is going... They're taking a long time with this.
Oh, we got a couple of objectives. Objections.
Do you mean ejections?
Objective.
Objective, like things that people want to do, or ejection?
No,
being
like objectionable conduct.
Oh.
Penalties. Oh, this ref's over having a sip of water. He's okay. He's alive.
Yep, he's gone. Oh, Willie Jefferson's gone as well. What is going on here?
Talk about people's moments. We don't do that in football. Listen, we don't bring mamas and we don't bring girlfriends into this. We chirp like men.
Well, Okay, so Willie
look at
Jefferson is given.
Jefferson's like this as he's
Willie
going off the
Jefferson's
field.
given a second misconduct foul, so he got 2, so he's out of the game. BC, for abusive official, is instant ejected.
But I wonder if two objectable.
And the Lions
Get a disqualification.
They will rush that in, so it is a touchdown now. So I guess they didn't count it before, but this will be James Butler with the touchdown. Yeah, he's got to be careful there. Like I almost wonder if Woodruff gets supplemental discipline because it's only 1:36 left in the game. Sometimes when these types of things happen at the end of the games, because they deem it like you basically didn't miss much because the game was basically over, they'll eject you. You'll be suspended a game. Carter? What Willie Jefferson situation for Thursday game is he in? Is he in or is he suspended? So I don't think he's gonna get suspended. I'm talking about Woodruff here for BC, simply because Jefferson's is ejected because he gets 2 misconduct penalties, which he had one earlier in the game and he just got one now. So it's, I guess, the way of thinking about it, it's kind of like almost the soccer system of 2 yellow cards is a red card sort of thing. So Willie Jefferson was kicked out for that reason. Woodruff, which had no player misconduct penalties, he got ejected for abuse of official. That's the one that could get some supplemental discipline. I would be surprised if Willie Jefferson was suspended.
So it's handled case by case.
Hold on a second. BC is going for the onside kick. And yeah, and so the original, Vaval misses it, but Evan Holm hits it out of bounds for Winnipeg. So Winnipeg will get possession here.
So the objectable conduct is not suspendable, but it's handled case by case. So there's a chance.
Yeah, there's a chance. I'm just saying it's kind of...
No, I was just looking it up.
It has to be pretty bad in order for them to do it. I'm saying abuse of an official, that's usually treated pretty severe because...
No, but even using your soccer example, if you get 2 yellow cards, you get a red, then you're out for the next game. So I don't know if it's...
You're not always out the next game in soccer. Oh my God, they try to hand it off for Quentin Cooley. He drops it, but then picks it back up. And Streveler's now in.
Kindly F off, please.
And so they got 1:27 left.
Cooley, you just almost cost them the game. Get off the field.
Is Rick going to watch his Houston soccer team? I guess you mean Hamilton soccer team on TSN tomorrow?
The Forge FC, probably.
2nd and 9 for Winnipeg on the BC.
Come on, Peters.
Chris Streveler in there with Quentin Cooley flanking him.
No. Take Cooley out.
And they're going to snap this back.
Drop block him.
Hand that off for Quentin Cooley. Quentin Cooley is going to rush it through, and he'll get around 10 yards.
I will pay someone $1,000 if they chop block Cooley right now. Carter's like, fuck off. No, Cooley. Those 9 yards are supposed to be for Peters, not you.
He got a 2-point conversion.
Cooley, get out of here. We want Peters. Yeah, he doesn't need any more carries for any more yards. Come on, they each have 42 yards. Give it back to freaking Peters. Let's go. Cooley, get the hell out
The
of this game.
Bombers are going to be kneeing out the clock here.
Trevor, come on. You guys are so lame. Carter, just think, who would have thought after 3 weeks, BC and Edmonton? Ooh, that's interesting. So right now with this loss,
And with that,
on
Winnipeg wins 27-14. Mr. Anon in the chat from the United States has made money on his bet, most likely.
You want to
As
hear
he said,
something? You want to hear something hilarious?
What?
Season ends today. BC hosts Ottawa in the West crossover.
Let's go, Carter, undefeated so far. That's right, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Nathan Rourke looks so disappointed on the sideline.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate all the
Thanks,
the
Captain
support.
Obvious Glenn Suter. You don't have to play Winnipeg anymore this season.
Going upstairs to record my video, and I mean, maybe we'll record tonight, Rick. Maybe we'll see. I'll for sure do my video tonight, and then I'll see how I'm feeling afterwards. If you're available, we may potentially.
Basically, whenever Carter says, "Rick, are you available to record?" Sure, let's go.
Anyways, though, I'm gonna get going so I can get on that. All right. And so, peace, love, and positivity.